Hi everybody, it's Andrea and I would like to welcome you back to my channel. But today we're going to do a video on what's that for. So a lot of the times I get questions by people who aren't used to doing makeup, especially like a full face, like you would see a lot of YouTube beauty vloggers do. So a lot of the times I find myself explaining like what a primer does or what a setting spray does. And so I wanted to do a series of videos kind of explaining what things were and also how to use them. So it might be a combination of just a product and then in addition to other tools that help you use that product. So today we're going to be focusing on brows. And there are so many different kinds of products when it comes to brows. So I was going to go through the most popular ones and I'll talk about other ones that I don't have with me, but hopefully this will give you guys an idea of the different choices you have, what might work for you if you're just starting out doing your brows, and hopefully you will learn something from this. So I'll just do the different products and do one brow at a time with one, and then we'll do the other until we get through them all. So let's get started. And if you do like my videos in general and would like to see more, please subscribe and let's get started. So what you will do is take an angled brush that's an angled brush, a flat angled brush. This is from NYX. And I prefer ones that have a little more stiffness to them as opposed to ones that are a little more flimsy, which might be good for eyeliner because you do want that sharp line, but here you want it to be a little more natural and blended out looking. So another trick to doing brows is keeping a lighter color towards the front of your brow and then keeping a darker color in the arch back here. And also, if you're trying to figure out what color to get, if you're a brunette, they say to keep within like a 2-shade difference of your hair color. So for instance, since my hair is black right now, I just dyed it, I would go 2 shades lighter. And then if you're blonde, you probably want to go 2 shades darker. First, we're going to start with the Motives Essential Brow Kit, which is a powder. And I have my NYX brush here, flat angled brush. And what we're going to do, this doesn't always come with wax, so I'm going to dip mine in there because mine does have it. And then I like to start with the lighter color. And actually, I'm going to pull you in a little closer so you can see a little better. Oh, not really up there. Okay, we are going to begin by taking the lighter color here, filling it in. I'm doing around the edges first. So I'm starting out lighter here. Do little strokes, and you kind of want to go in the direction of your hair growth. Then we're going to go in with the darker color and just kind of fill it in towards the back. And you could probably just leave it like this, or take another flat angle brush or flat brush and go around the edges with a concealer to kind of really define that line. But other than that, I like the way this looks. Okay, so you can see we have the brow done here with the powder, and this is without it, so you can definitely see how it looks a little bit more like it got a little help. Not only is it fast, but I think it's a lot easier for beginners because you're not dealing with something with such a harsh line. The powder is very soft, and if you feel like you went in a little too much in it, just take a little spoolie, this is by Real Techniques, and just go over it again to kind of soften it out. When you brush over it, it'll kind of soften the look a little bit and make it look less harsh. That was our first product. Next, we're going to do the little pencils. So this one is by NYX. This is just like a little, what's it called, micro brow pencil. I got an espresso, which is like a dark brown. And you can see this one has a really fine point. If you've ever used the Anastasia Beverly Hills, she is a master with her brow products, and she has one very similar to this. I used to have one, and I just like how tiny it is because if you're going to be going in drawing hairs, that this really lets you control how much you want to put on. There are other pencils that look just like, let's see if I can find one, that look almost just like a regular regular pencil eyeliner that you shave. The only thing I don't love about those is that the second it loses its sharpness, the easier it is to paint it on like a marker, which you don't want. Because this is so thin and little, this also stays pretty tiny, and you know, it won't go too crazy on your brows. One of the other ones that I really like is Kiko. Theirs is a pencil, but it's a very, very tiny pencil, and it comes with a little sharpener, so it almost has a point like this that you can just keep going over again to sharpen. So I prefer thinner ones because I like to have more control. My brows aren't huge. They're there, but I feel like it just goes in, especially when I have dark brows. I don't want it to look like Sharpies. Now we're here on the other side. Again, we're doing baby strokes. I'm gonna start from this point and go back, and then we'll go in with the front after, because that part is gonna stay a little lighter. If you really want a defined edge, just kind of go along the edge of where your hair is and kind of do a soft outline and some strokes. Okay, so now we're going to go towards the center. We're just going to lighten it up. I'm going very, very lightly. I will kind of emphasize the edges a little bit, so we're just going to leave it like that. So we have used the NYX micro pencil to fill in this side. It looks pretty similar. The one thing that I love about the little pencil, it's really good for filling in like bald spots. So spots where you may have a scar or your hair just doesn't grow there, you can go in with a pencil and it looks so similar to your natural hair, especially if you're using the correct color, that you can kind of fake it. This is just like, I think, a little more detailed way of doing it. So that's what you have, the powder and the micro pencil. I'm going to wipe this off, and then I'm going to show you two more other ways that we can do the brows. Oh, and we're back. So nothing on my brows once again, but this time we're going to use pomade. Now pomade typically comes in a little jar like this, and you just almost looks like a gel liner. This one is by L'Oreal. It's called the Brow Stylist Frame and Set, and this is color 215 for deep brunette, as you can see right here. And it actually came with a little brush, a little flat angled brush. This one is very, very thin if you turn it sideways, and has a little spoolie on the other end. This one I see a lot of beauty vloggers doing in their tutorials. The little brush plus this product enables you to give that really sharp, like full-on glam brow. I'm going to go in and show you guys how you can use this one. So I'm taking the little skinny brush that came with the kit, just dipping it very lightly in here. So this one I definitely am going to outline the brow first. So after you outline it, just again go with little baby strokes, just filling in any spots you see. Okay, so there you have the pomade brow. Now it does look a little darker to me, and I don't know if it's the color, but it does kind of put a little more product on the brow. Like, I would definitely go back and kind of brush through a little bit, and then also clean up the edges with a little bit of concealer. But this is kind of a nice way to like kind of really make your brow stand out and also last all day. The other product I don't have that I was going to kind of compare to this one is, sometimes you see the brow products and it's like a waterproof, not liquidy, but kind of like a cream in a tube. I know Make It Forever has a great one, but so does NYX. For that one, I would say you can apply the same way as you would with this pomade. You just put a little bit maybe on your hand or on a little palette, and then go in with a similar brush, and then you can go through it. So yeah, that is the pomade brow. Now the other one, the last one I'm going to show you, is a brow mascara. It's like a brow mascara. So I got this one from Benefit. It's called Gimme Brow in number 3. These come in clear, they come in dark brown, blonde, all hair colors, and They can be used with a technique like this, or they can be used on their own. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like on its own. On other days when I'm running late for work and I need to just give them a little love, that doesn't take too long at all, I just go to my brow mascara. This one I believe has like little fibers, brow volumizing fiber gel. I don't know if all of them have that, but it just gives a nice fill-in of color right wherever your hairs are. It's just going to add on to the hairs that you already have, and it keeps your hairs in place. This one you can surely tell the difference between very natural looking and a little more dramatic, full glam, brow-esque. That is that. Let me know what your favorite is if you haven't tried any of these and are going to. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what else you'd like to see. I have some ideas for the next video for the series, and I cannot wait to show you guys the next one. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. All right.